And we're back. First, we got a Spider-Man teaser trailer, and now we've got 2 new Marvel games. Let's get into it. Kalika-lika-low. Oh man, it feels good to be back. 0 to 1,000. That's what we're doing for the new cool cats who subbed. Thank you. Now, at the time of this video's release, you should have a brand new Marvel game that you can play on your phone or PC, give or take how you do it. It's called Marvel's Future Revolution. And this game we talked about previously in some other videos, but it's the same team that brought you Marvel Future Fight. Now, the disclaimer I would have to say, other than when you play this game, it is going to look premium, top notch, and you're not going to believe that this game is free. With the amount of costumes, the lore, and everything that goes to the comics, you're going to enjoy this, plus the tie-ins with any television shows or movies, past, future, present, that Marvel does. This company normally gets the right to. Now that comes with something, right? With great power comes great wallet or well. So yeah, you're gonna have to spend some money if you're not going to be patient. This game's 100% free to play. You could just take your time and play it and enjoy it. If you can't, there are things in the games that you can buy, but you don't have to. You can use crystals to buy stuff when you get it. You can take your time. I know everyone's stressing to get to level 100, and some of the other characters that you have, they give you 4 free spots, I believe, so that you can use and don't have to spend any money. Now, there's certain things you're going to want to add an extra team member, and so it's going to cost you. You're going to want to have a bigger inventory stash, which you don't need. You're going to do it anyway. So those are some of the tips I would say, or at least the things I experienced playing games like this from the same company. Now you have Star-Lord in the game, you have Storm, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Captain America, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. And I'm going with Doctor Strange on my first playthrough. He's a support character, heal, all that other good stuff, debuffs, and more. So I don't know who you're going to start with. Go ahead and put in the comments who you're going to start with. But again, it's a free to play game. Be very careful if that is not your cup of tea. If you want to spend money, go for it. Spend some money, enjoy yourself. Remember, it is just a game. Now, during Gamescom, we were able to get word on a brand new game. Now, this is brand new for the information that we saw, but not a brand new game in the sense of we didn't know it was coming. Now, it's from the same devs that brought you XCOM and Civilization. So what we're talking about a role-playing strategic, I want to say like RPG tactical game. Now before we get into Midnight Suns, just a few little visual clips so that you can see the 2 games. And the 2 games we're talking about, what it could look like, is the XCOM games and Gears of War Tactics. Now those games have a similar style, but very different, if that makes any sense. You build a team, you get a team from the beginning. You got to build up your team. In Gears of War, the team is already stacked and really good at it. The XCOM game, you need to have like almost step by step with the grid. It's squares that are on the map. Gears gave you a little bit more, and you still went with that cover system. In the XCOM, you could lose a team member forever. You could play your cards wrong. You can, do great things for you and your team, but it's the constant dealing with your team in battle and off battle, which the devs for this game, Midnight Suns, mentioned the exact same thing. Now with Gears had a more hardcore, more blood, more guts, rated R for sure type of thing. And the way they gave you your enemies, you had way more enemies for the ratio than you did have in the XCOM game, which was like a 2-to-1 versus something that was more in the Gears. Now for Midnight Sun, I'm interested. Let me know in the comments. Isn't this a team, like a comic that came out, a series of comics dealing with some of the same characters that we see in this trailer? Because it's just really interesting, because that is called Midnight Suns with an O, and this is Sun with a U. But nevertheless, so even though I knew this trailer was coming at some point, man, it just felt like something brand new until I realized, okay, this could be the XCOM game. Now, again, the same devs that worked on this and Civilization started working on this game shortly after finishing the second XCOM. Now, this game is not scheduled to be out until March 2022, but on September 1st, they will give us some gameplay, or at least some more information on it. So I'm sure we're all waiting to go ahead and just, dive into that. But like I've said before, this all has to go with some executive, conversation, because we just got the Spider-Man trailer, right? You had Black Panther DLC for Marvel's Avenger came out the same week as episode 2 for the What If. It's not a coincidence. This is all going a certain way because people are going to talk about the skins that this game was already showing and the characters. I mean, at one point you get to see a brown and yellow Wolverine. There it goes right there. So it's just, people are going to want to know, why isn't this in Marvel's Avengers? Or people who are going to play any of the net Marvel games that I mentioned on mobile. But how this game sets up is the character which you're looking at, this is a daughter versus a mom. Yes, that is Blade. So you, like I said, you got Captain Marvel. It looks like, was that Psylocke or something that was there? You got Robbie, the Ghost Rider. So it's so much information. You guys break it down and put it in the trailer. But that's the mom, right? That's the queen. She has demons that follow her into the night. That's the daughter. The daughter is named Hunter. Okay, the Hunter. Now the interesting part about this is you get to create the Hunter, how you look, how you sound, all that stuff. So it's an interesting aspect because in the trailer you're seeing this, but you can create whoever you want the Hunter to be. And basically you have a team of, I think it's 12 that you have, and you have more that's not shown here, I believe, that are coming in the game, but you have a team of 12 that you get to take through the reins. And it's very important that the dev said is that the decisions you make have to not only deal with in battle, but things that happen out of being in battle. Now, the conversation did come out where the difference is, instead of you fighting as a soldier like the XCOM games, you're really just trying to be a superhero. You're trying to feel powerful. That's pretty crazy, right? Ears perk up, feeling powerful. Yeah, who wouldn't want to? But you're able to, play in the game and do exactly what you want with each character. Now, I believe the conversation is each character already has their personalities and their abilities. You're trying to find out what you want to use, what fits the objective for what you're doing, and the choices that are made. Now, as the Hunter, remember, you get to create what the Hunter looks like. The player moves in the area. It's a third person over the shoulder. Okay. The players are encouraged to spend time with their teammates, and by doing so, it deepens the relationship. That's pretty cool. That, again, like I said before, that the decisions you make reflect into the game, not just in the battle. Now, like I said, XCOM fans know this because they've lost a member or two on the squad to making a mistake or just making a tough decision. So again, this will be, I want to say, September 1st. 2K will go ahead and show us off something. This game is set to launch on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, PC from Epic and Steam. And on the 1st at 11:30, I think it's Pacific time, we'll get more information as the devs break this down. So we don't have that long of a wait to get this information. So once again, you could have been anywhere in the world as we get ready to see more information from Captain Marvel, Blade, Doctor Strange, Robbie, Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. If I didn't even say Doctor Strange again, I mean, I just double up on Doctor Strange in the comfy outfit. Until next time, Kalika-lika-lao.